Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? So the ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves back up inside their own 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And it's complete downfield. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Football comes out, and the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh my gosh, Chris, you can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball.
Touchdown, LSU. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. The pocket breaking down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
Defense is nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home for the sack. And that brings up now a 3rd down and long. Boy, this defense is coming up with unique ways to be able to put that pressure and make this quarterback incredibly uncomfortable. See what they do here on 3rd down and long.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Don't make the 3rd down yardage. Here comes the punt team. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. This will be down just on the other side. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They'll run it here. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Was the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. It's a quick grab. And they get him down after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? The pass rush closing in. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. 7th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Looks left and finds his target there. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And a chance right away here in the 2nd half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Fights through the tackler. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Offense.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made on the left side. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that 1st down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been at.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very much.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff, running through the tackle. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it from the gun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down play coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Got him, he's sacked.
Another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And the punt marked down about the 30. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it again.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff to the fullback. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. They come to the line on third down, try to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Brooks. Tackle made after the completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. he gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's not going to... Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Great stop by the defense, still a 3-point game. Let's see what the offense can do. This is a crucial possession. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that previous play. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Important 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They'll try the right side on the toss. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock.
Timeout, LSU.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Now here's the toss play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.